Here you go, guys.
What the heck is this?
I've written a script for you guys for another episode.
It's just us sat on a bed. How is that for you?
Trust me, it will be.
Okay then.
Hello Smeggies, my name is Chris if you didn't already know, and welcome to my show Smeg Chris. Come on, didn't I give you something to do? Oh yeah! Yes, I'm up to something, but I'll get back to that.
Well, we just hit here.
That's what the script says.
Okay then.
So now and then I like to look back on a previous episode of mine, specifically when I've done a 3 likes, 3 dislikes and 1 love. I do this to see if those choices are still the same. The episode I want to look back on is called Insurrection, which I posted just over 6 years ago. And because it's that long ago, I have no idea what my likes, dislikes and love was. It's a good thing Percy is busy. He usually moans about me doing these. How about I moan about it instead? I'd rather you keep on the lookout for him and Fwed to return. I am a robot. I can multitask. Fine, let's look back at the episode. First up, dislikes. I've been watching the television show Ghost Whisperer, and up until the end of season 3 I quite enjoyed it. However, season 4 was such a letdown. The husband died, jumped into another body, lost his memory before continuing on as if nothing had ever happened. Now if they were changing actors I would have understood it, but they kept the same one for the husband. That was just dumb. I'm now watching the final season and they've jumped ahead 5 years. It has seriously gone downhill. Wow, that was 6 years ago that I was watching that. I've not seen it since. Yeah, I quite clearly remember really hating that 4th season. So by the time I started watching the 5th, I got really bored by it. And in the end, I sold the DVDs on eBay. It's still a dislike. Let's look at what my next one was. My second dislike is the adverts on YouTube. Not all of them, because you can skip some. I'm talking about the ones you can't skip. What's that all about? Yeah, I still don't like adverts in any form. And these days I watch YouTube on my Xbox One through the television. So yeah, there are still those adverts where you can't skip them, but it does say your video will play in like 6-7 seconds. So I can't really complain over that. Actually, yes I can. You complain more than a cone. Okay then, next dislike. Which leads me on to my final dislike, which also includes YouTube. The changes have been idiotic. In your homepage you're not seeing all the videos, just the highlights. You actually have to click on the option to change it to everything. And the big YouTubers are being hit by the website unsubscribing people who they deem are disused channels, but are actually still in use. They lose about 2,000 subscribers a day. It's a good thing I only have 18 subscribers. I only had 18 subscribers. I'm not doing that much better now. Yeah, whatever. As for the dislike, I'm still in agreement with that. Although the changes have changed even more, and so I'm complaining about those changes. And actually, to be honest, I'm starting to get used to them. So they're bound to change things again soon. But I'm still going to say it's a dislike because, like I said, they're forever changing things. They're worse than Facebook. More like Bookface. Right, let's see what my likes were. First is a YouTube show called The Vlog. It stars Felicia Day, who vlogs about her week. It really is funny and I urge you to check it out. It's on the channel Geek and Sundry. In fact, while you're there, check out the other show, Tabletop, that's hosted by Will Wheaton. Yes, Wesley from Star Trek The Next Generation. And Mr. Vlog and Tabletop. I can't remember the last time Felicia Day did a vlog, and I think Tabletop ended last year. And as a result, I think I actually unsubscribed from Geek and Sundry. It's now full of videos that don't interest me and hosted by people I don't know. So I guess that's not a like anymore. Oh well. You are not a like either. That makes no sense. Let's see what the next one was. My second like is cheesecakes. I mean, I've always enjoyed them, but recently I just can't get enough of them. Ow! Might explain why I'm a little bit larger than I was back then. I did go through a phase of just eating cheesecakes all the time. I don't mean on a daily basis, but I had quite a few at the weekends, especially vanilla. And I can't honestly remember when I last had a cheesecake. I do still like them though. I'm just being a good boy. Anyway, let's see what my last like was. My final like is this app I have on my phone called Strava. Basically it uses your GPS to track your movements when you're out cycling, walking, running or whatever, and calculates the distance you've travelled when you've finished. Just a minute. Strava, have I got that on here? Yeah, I don't have it on this phone. I know why, because I've got Runtastic on here. Not that I've used it lately. Let me just have a look in the Play Store. Oh, it's there. Maybe I'll download it. But saying that, I have got Runtastic, so maybe not. Strava along, nothing to see here. I've got no idea. Let's see what my love was.
So, what's your love for this month then?
Marvel's Avengers Assemble. The film is awesome. I still love that movie. I haven't watched it in a while. And now I've lost track of whether or not I still like and dislike things. My love is still the same. But it's safe to say my dislikes are still the same. And as for my likes, I'm no longer subscribed to Geek and Sundry. I don't eat cheesecakes that often, and I no longer have Strava. So, none of them. So those are the biggest changes since I've started doing this. On Robo Chris, you're terrible at being a troll. I am in agreement. See, I cannot even make a snappy, sarcastic comment, but I still make a good lookout. They are back.
Well, we filmed another episode on the bed. It was boring just sitting there.
I saw you not see the rocket. What are you looking for?
Oh, they aren't curtains. I still haven't taken down my green screen yet.
And you said to trust you.
Actually, I said, trust me that it'll be funny.
And it was. He has us there.
You should make more so that and finish the verse again.
Good idea.
Well, that's it for this episode, so I shall say thank you for watching and subscribing if you have, and liking this video if you did. Until the next time, peace out. Oh, I just realised my sarcastic program was switched off. How did that happen? No idea, Robo Chris. None at all. So I've put myself in a bit of a predicament. For those of you who watch my vlogs will know that I have daylight bulbs now, but not in all the lights, which is where my predicament lies. Let me just turn this light on. Yes, it's very bright, but the other lights, they're still the regular ones. I'll turn those on now. Yeah, not very flattering. And now because the white balance is fighting between the two colours, I now look like a ghost. And the predicament is that we're heading towards the winter months where it goes dark early. And I'm going to be relying on these lights. Yeah, needs sorting.